Last week, we posted a guide on how to beat Cymanti. Today, Ratz will show us how it's done, step by step. From riders, to roads, to staying alive long enough to build your economy for knights. Okay, let's see how a pro player beats the bugs. Hello, I'm eSpark. I'm leader of the Arctic Wolves, and with me today is Ratz.
Hello, my name is Ratz. I am a player for Team Wildfire, and today we've got a game where we play Imperius versus Cymanti as a showcase of how to play versus Cymanti.
Okay, and you're Imperius, you're in the north, you're playing versus Tafini, a pro Tempest player, and look at all those fruit in your spawn.
Now, these fruit spawns like this are actually very great for Imperius early game if you go against Cymanti. You don't need to research any tech. I can just level 3 my capital in just a few turns and get a lot of economy up early game. Alright, we see a typical opening here.
Standard opening, fungus, Cymanti boost the warrior, yeah.
Yeah, this is a normal map type, so we see also a workshop on the Cymanti.
Tell me why you got the 3 warriors here and then riding.
It's just, I like to greet as many workshops as I can, and that only really works if I have the early game units for it, where I can contest without having division. I'm playing into Fork for the entire early game, which is very scary against Cymanti. And if you look at this position here as well, I don't explore this because I don't like explorers if they're not fully shaped.
You don't get an explorer. That's unusual. I usually see an explorer in your C2.
Yeah, but in this case, it has a very high likely chance to just go somewhere where I like it to don't get any value out of it. And at that point, I rather have the extra star per turn.
Okay.
And now you see on my third village here, I don't have any tech to actually upgrade that.
Oh.
I don't have hunting. This is a bug here, so I plan on exploring the city later on, but I can also take the sweet time to shape this explorer perfectly because I'm not upgrading that city anytime soon anyways. Yeah, I get my riders. The first hexapod coming through. I walk in for meeting stars here and take the roads pre-claim. So now I'm able to contest this middle city, and also rider roads against Cymanti early game is very, very crucial to contest and fight anything really. I mean, I don't think I can afford road if I actually had explored the city. But because I took a workshop, I actually have the units to kill this guy and take place of road here, which I do that.
Yeah, you needed the workshop to afford the roads with the meeting stars, but you needed that workshop. Yeah.
So he kills that. Now since I have roads, I can retaliate like that while building an infrastructure, right? And infrastructure, I'm not really doing anything for my economy right now.
Oh my gosh, you put your warrior right next to his shaman. I'm gonna guess what's gonna happen to that warrior.
If he converts, he can't boost, so it works either way. And I'm building a road to some infrastructure and I trade 2 warriors for a hexapod, basically. And here, I do an interesting play. I kill the warrior and I siege, and I place a road like this to get more exploring going on.
Okay.
Deny the stars, and now I see the swordsman, which means I am keeping the city.
You mean you cannot keep that city? That swordsman is coming. I do not see a way for you to keep that city. You're gonna lose it.
He gets it, but it's not actually that bad for me. Because...
Okay, he takes
he does it.
He sieges.
I get to do some exploring, I get to retaliate these units. And I get to threaten his shaman right now.
Oh.
Here you have to be careful with the shaman.
You threaten his shaman with those 2 riders, because you have roads, they can get in there. But yeah, what about this sword that's putting your city on fire?
Since I already placed this road here, right? I placed this road last turn when I sieged the city. I decided to upgrade and explore the city with roads. And then 1 fruit. Because now, when he claims it himself, it will lose 1 not population, but 1 bar, which makes it even less income unless he gets a research organization.
So
right?
so you you got the Explorer, which gives you vision and denies him the workshop. But then the way you upgraded it with the road, once he claims it, he loses that, and he has the negative. He's in debt, right? That red means you're negative.
Even though he took the city off me, which is not great, I am still sort of even or up in economy. My goal right now is to simply like stall this game into late game.
Is it still a glitch with the hunting, or do you actually have hunting?
I do not have hunting yet.
Yeah, it's just a glitch. Yeah, it's weird why it does that.
Yeah. But the hunting...
Now you get
this
hunting.
Is a free upgrade
for real.
Hunting.
For real, you have hunting now. It's not the glitch.
This is a sort of free upgrade with hunting, and also towards my capital. And here I take a workshop, because I think I have vision. For everything that I need, at least. Yeah, this is... Since I explored this middle city, I can just take a workshop here now. Yeah. He's using my roads that I placed for him. But that's not really a threat, because the warriors that he's training there can use those roads, and that's pretty much it.
It's interesting. He has a lot of warriors. I don't see too many hexapods yet. Oh no, the Explorer missed the lighthouse.
This is also great. Like, I hate explorers for this exact reason. Like, can we talk about this?
Yes.
Like, I explore, and I get basically nothing out of it.
But yeah, disappointing Explorer.
Yeah, now I have to prepare some units because the swordsman is coming, and I don't want him to take the city.
You have all these riders hanging back, but no one's really attacking. It seems like the game's stalled.
There's not really a way for either of us to make any plays right now, because if he has the centipedes right now, but if he actually advances those centipedes, I would make sure he can't, since I see them, he can't siege or like kill any of my units, and if he advances too far, I'll kill them.
Yep.
So he's getting Kitons as a sort of front line.
Yep.
Which is really annoying for me to deal with. Here I also get climbing, for the reason that I get climbing. First of all, I can shape this ruin to not be an explorer. I get the lighthouse. I can also shape this ruin to not be an explorer because of get the lighthouse.
Okay.
So I do that, which is also, I see now that I have a lot of metal. I get a star ruin and a population ruin, which is really good.
So I'm thinking with those Kitons coming out, you're probably going to get archery soon?
Yes, yes. If there are too many Kitons and he attacks with a centipede, I won't be able to get behind the centipede anymore.
Yes,
so I have to keep him in check there.
So you need to get behind the centipedes, right? Because if you kill them and they have a segment, then they just grow a new head. You got to get behind them.
Yeah.
I see you're keeping all your riders on the roads for mobility.
Yeah. Counted up my population, how I wanted to approach this. And I think at this point, since I took climbing, I realized, yeah, sawmills is nice, but it's not going to give me anything. It's not worth it. If I want to go towards markets, getting forges is much better.
Okay.
So I started chopping a lot more from these forests that I was not going to be using.
Some really nice forge spots with a potential market in between. That would be great synergy.
Yeah. And then here I was looking at border growth in this, and then putting the forge behind, because then I could still put sawmill later on this spot. As much as I want to get markets, the tempo doesn't allow me it right now. Because if I go into markets, he will have a mass of Kitons.
Yeah. There they are.
Archers now.
There's the archery.
Here, the reason I sacrificed this 4 HP rider is because he was from this city in the east.
Oh,
you see, this is fully.
Was it pop capped? Oh, I see. Yeah, that 4 hit point rider wasn't doing you any good, and it was taking up a population spot in your city.
Yeah, and also archers are better and more efficient at killing Kitons, because they don't have to recover through the poisoned and then recover twice to get back to full HP.
Yeah.
So I set up here. Here, it is very important that you utilize the front city population against the Shamans. If I don't use those cities to train units in, I will only be playing with 3 cities of units of population.
Yeah, you just need more units, and those are the only places you can put them. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows he can't really make a move here right now with like the centipedes, because they would just die. But once those Kitons are coming in, that might be different. And now he also moves the hexapod in range, so I can't train another archer anymore.
Right. And now you're moving the archers along the roads. Allows you to get in there and hit the chiton.
Yeah, so now I move back. Simply because I don't want him to... I guess another Siren. I don't want him to get a segment on the centipede. And if he actually kills something here, it will die. I don't know if he engages here, but...
Because
yeah,
so many boosted... See, this is what I was looking at. These 3 boosted centipedes facing off against your... You got 2 giants, but they're kind of just not ready to make their play because you have all these archers and riders behind.
I mean, he could make a play once all are ready to come in, but in this instance, it's not possible. This this centipede can't kill anything, and this one, or like only one of the 2 could kill this warrior. And then the others wouldn't do anything. I make sure he doesn't take the city, because I don't want him to take the city.
Yeah, but all of your riders getting poisoned. You have quite a few poisoned riders in the back. But if you heal them, it removes the poison.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We want to like utilize the entire population if you can as an army, because especially if you go against Kitons and if you're using riders with roads. Which, I mean, if you just do a archer spam, good for you. You'll get away with a lot against Cymanti. But since I still had the army of riders to begin with, it's part of my unit composition. And now he does make a play. He poisons the guy, the giant.
With your, with the chiton. Yeah.
And now he also goes in fully and tries and fully pressure me right now.
Yeah.
Which,
as
you can see, he's going for an offensive here.
Yeah, he got two centipedes with segments and 2 sieges. I mean, you're gonna be able to unsiege that middle city, but yeah, he's making a push.
Yeah. I do have a way.
So let's talk about the importance of killing the segment, right?
Yeah. It's expensive for me to do, but I have a way here. I don't have an archer in range, but I can place 2 roads. The way that movement works is this rider uses 1 movement point to go here. It has 2 movement points, so it uses 1 to go here. And then half a movement point to move this tile because it's a road connection, which was 6 stars, 2 roads. And then it doesn't matter if it only has half movement point left, it can still move another tile.
So 2 roads for the rider to kill the segment first, so then you could kill the head. Yeah,
and I also, here I killed my giant. I simply used my giant to kill the other one that was left. Yeah, I would like to see the 4 HP. Oh, the 4 HP was part of this population, so he was poisoned and 4 HP, so I might as well kill him.
Get an archer.
In a way where I can use the swordsman to also get value here and get another archer. Exactly.
Yeah, get an archer, sacrifice. And then it takes, I think, 5 full health riders to kill a head of a centipede.
This is quite interesting for me, but like I'm training archery in my capital, knowing you can explode the centipede hex segment and siege.
You're not worried about getting an archer in your capital because if he explodes the segment and sieges with the centipede, you can unsiege with your other units, right?
If he does this play, we basically trade 11 stars versus a centipede, and which 11 stars is a lot, which is like almost half my income, like the archer and the 8 stars I'm missing out on. But I said the Cymanti is a very weak tribe late game, so if I can kill his threats, as in kill his centipedes, the more I kill, the easier will my game become.
So for you, it was almost like a trap. It was like a bait. You wanted him to send in that centipede. Because centipedes and all super units are finite, right? They are a limited number. Once they're gone, you don't get more. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. I don't feel that threatened because I know that once those centipedes are gone, I'll be able to make a play. I just need to survive for the time being.
So how are you going to deal with this centipede in your capital? Ooh. It looks terrible, but you have the units, right?
Yeah, I have the units. I remember how to deal with this. Yeah, I've got some veterans. I have a lot of veterans. You'll see this every now and then where this guy's also a veteran.
Yeah, you gotta finish the segment first and then take down the head.
Yeah, now I can turn the archers again. I recovered, so these units that have been poisoned earlier are now also back and able to play. Here, like again, this giant, right? It got poisoned twice.
Yeah.
It got poisoned once by the segment, and then now it got poisoned by this chiton. But it still got value, right?
Oh yeah.
Basically, we're just trading super units at this point.
Trading
and
super
I'm
units.
fine with that because
yeah,
I don't need the giants later, but the centipedes are much more lethal.
Trading super units, but it was worth it, and it bought you time. Yeah.
Oh, let's go about this interaction here.
Okay.
So, if I step on the city, he will use this chitin to attack my giant to poison it.
Yes.
And then he's got 1, 2, 3 hexapods and
the centipede. Yeah.
And technically another hexapod over here. So my giant would just die. And the centipede would take its spot with a segment on it. So I cannot step on that.
Okay.
But same goes for him. If he steps on that with a chitin, then, well, I could just kill it with either the giant, like Archer Giant.
Yeah.
So none of us really want to step on this because that would give the other side an engagement.
Yeah,
right?
this reminds me of like dancing around a middle map in a tiny game in Bullet. Like neither of you want to step on it because it's a trap.
Yeah.
Oh, you moved on to the village. You were talking about this. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the reason I didn't step on this with giant or like kill with giant is because there's another chitin and hence repeat.
Yeah.
It's a standoff.
Same thing again.
So I kill the chitin, which is basically 3 stars of economy towards me for free if I get to recover my units in time, which we'll see. I don't know about that. Yeah, here what did I do? I think I pushed the guy forward. Yeah, I pushed the guy forward to try and do an engagement here.
Very nice.
As explanation, I can't use this road here. I couldn't use this road here because there are 2 units
zone of
blocking
control.
This tile.
Yeah,
so
blocking it.
Exactly. I can't kill all of them. I can kill 1.
Is that worth it because you're going to heal them?
And I also killed the edge one because if I kill this one, I can retreat my riders. And if I kill one of the other 2, I can't, right? I could kill this one and retreat this way, but then these guys would be in range, so yeah. Another centipede. He kills, unsieges, and creates another centipede head.
Uh-oh.
And now he gets
a wait a minute. Let's talk about this cloak attack over here.
I mean, it's a very lethal attack. You can claim this cloak in this city, move him here, boost, and then it's already in range.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big city, right? It generated, what, 4 daggers? A big city.
5.
5 daggers. And we were talking about this before, like, for Cymanti in the late game, there's not a lot of options, but cloaks and daggers work. He already had Kitons, so going into diplomacy kind of makes sense.
Yeah. And I don't have knights yet, so it's like I need to make sure I get a knight, right? Like, this is the point where I now need to get knights.
You have to deal with the daggers. You can't afford to get forges. Yep.
Yeah.
But look, he also puts down a forge. That means more centipedes for him.
Yeah. And I get to siege and kill the next second centipede here. So yeah, now I'm glad I have some veterans left over because that makes my life a lot easier.
Now you can attack and heal them. Yeah. Promote them to heal them.
Yeah. I kill all the daggers this turn. He couldn't get a cloak chain going on yet. I lose a bunch of archers, but that's fine because now I can almost train units in all my cities. I basically use my swordsman here to siege.
Yeah.
Centipede unsieges, and I kill the centipede and trade off. Also 3 archers basically.
But he's got this conveyor belt of cloaks coming at you, one after another.
And now they're coming. And now this is also a real threat with the Kitons, where I don't know how much longer I can survive without what's it called? Knight. I get smithery before this. I'm actually surprised I get smithery before I get knights here.
You finally move on to that village because you have 2 giants now. Yeah, but he has 3
If he kills the guy,
centipedes.
I can kill the centipede. And here I get to explore again. Maybe I can.
Did you want a lighthouse? Oh.
I didn't have vision on this city, and this city, but now I see, and again don't get a lighthouse. But like
No
basically,
lighthouse.
I guess. I mean, I get everything that I need, right?
So to me, this looks still like you're in a really rough position because he has more cities than you. He's got cloaks coming in. He has smithery for swords, which are pretty great for Cymanti.
I mean, yeah, yes, but on the other hand, once I get knights, this threat basically shuts down.
Yeah.
And I can make an engagement attack on this side of the map. Not to say that this attack isn't.
Oh, there's trade.
Terrible.
Look at that lovely market.
I want to say that this is actually very ballsy because you'll see later on that might not have been the best decision.
This was ballsy
to, like,
going
go
for
for
markets,
the
but you want to afford knights.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I said like, I'm not sure if I have time. Like, those daggers are coming in and are like at chipping away my rider's HP, and I don't have time to recover them anymore. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah. So you think it was kind of risky going for the trade and market?
Now, since I don't have knights because I went market, this is actually a very potent attack.
Yes.
Because I don't have a way to deal with daggers yet. I'm not sure if going forges here first was the play. It does allow me to actually develop an attack here because I got 2 more giants to support this, and I got the city because of it. Like, I basically got the city because I took forges.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I got the 2nd giant, which allowed me to step on.
Yeah.
And I have an attack here now with like 3 giants, which is also very potent. But on the other hand, I don't defend
You're gonna
myself.
lose that city, right? Ooh.
Yeah, the number one thing that you have to do against Cymanti is to simply defend yourself and to carry yourself into late game. And defending yourself means that you keep the cities that you own.
Yeah. Keep the cities that you own. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see how it develops. But this is a very threatening attack here.
Yeah, and you siege his middle city, but he's gonna be able to unsiege, no problem. But you're taking away income, I guess. Look at you.
So yes, I kill most of... This was a veteran, by the way. I misread that, but 5 HP usually kills, but it's a veteran. It's okay. Doesn't really make a difference here.
Another market. 2 more markets, yeah.
Yeah, now we have an attack here that... it's very threatening.
Closing in on your capital. Ooh.
This shaman is actually very, very strong as well.
Uh-oh.
The shaman
I
denies me
didn't
of
notice
stepping
that.
forward.
He got philosophy and he has 3 shamans now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And this means that he's buying himself time to delay my attack on this side of the map because with the shaman I don't really want to step forward.
No, he can convert your giant. Yeah.
Yeah, I can, again, this centipede kills one of my giants, but I can retaliate and trade it off, so I'm trading a super unit for a super unit. And I come in, right, so... Also, I promote this and I keep him here, because this doesn't kill.
Oh, because it's a veteran and it has the defense bonus.
Yeah,
nice.
defense bonus. Yeah, if I move it off, it would kill, but because it's on defense bonus, and I don't want to step forward, I just gonna keep it there. Yeah, so I can unsiege, I believe.
With your riders on roads?
No, I just pop a giant, and I would need a deck in the process.
You were talking about placing the forge in the back before. You were saying that was the ideal place to put it. Nice.
Yeah, and I was talking about this spot, and then sawmill here and market here. But now I was looking at, since I chopped the other forests here, this would be the next sawmill spot for the market here. And then this sawmill would be a market here.
Yeah.
Technically, this was my planning, but we didn't get there anyways, right?
In the long run, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have 2 monuments there. Remember I was saying in the beginning, I was doubting, like, why did you put the monument there? Okay, now it comes in handy because you needed it.
Yeah. Also, this Grand Bazaar I luckily got because I claimed this city. Otherwise, I wouldn't have 6 cities.
Oh.
He denies this siege to go through with another centipedes, which luckily I can just immediately kill. But I don't think, no, I cannot unsiege that.
Oh.
Now it's over.
I'm gonna
From
lose
that
that city.
But I have a very potent attack on this side of the map.
You're trading big cities, huh?
Yeah. Now I take 3
Chivalry. There's the chivalry.
And I destroy everything. That is within my range.
Right. Because you got chivalry, you can destroy all those buildings. Dang.
I kept these simply for defense bonus. Also because I was planning on getting it back. But I could have chopped technically. Because if he takes the city, I will be able to re-siege and take it back. And now these daggers are not really that threatening.
Do you only
anymore,
have
right?
1 knight? Yeah.
That's all I need.
Okay, let's see. What are you gonna do with that knight?
I also discuss everything. I kill all the daggers here.
Yeah, you can weaken
in a
them.
way where my knight,
the ones that with a defense bonus. Yeah.
It's now in the back. I'm just able to be well promoted next turn if I need to.
Yeah, you're gonna take it back.
I re-siege.
Nice. So yeah,
At least
you were just stalling, saving time until you could get a knight.
Yeah. But then again, if you rush a knight before you gain the space, you'll not be able to utilize it.
Yeah. Once you got the knight, then he gave up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for talking me through it. Yeah. I think this will be really interesting to learn how Cymanti works and how to counter Cymanti.
Yeah, sure.
No, you say you're welcome. Oh, let's try that again. Thank you so much for talking me through it.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome.
Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Join our Discord. Come play Polytopia with us. A link to the Discord server is in the description. Take care. See you on the next one.